Good day, great day, and grand day to you all. Welcome back to another segment of Dr. TSA Series, a spiritual discussion. Today's topic is you are better off spending time with your spirit than chasing that next man. I have to say, ladies, I know the last session was about ladies, or my message was to the ladies, but I want to hone in more about us and that desire or that need or that desperation, if you will, to find your man, to find your Prince Charming, to find the one that'll be your boo, your person, what have you. I want to talk a little bit about that because I'm finding more and more that we spend so much time looking for our partner, but not enough time preparing ourselves for the partner that we desire so much. Are we at a place, or are we internally in a space where we can appreciate and love on the man and love on your partner the way he is required to, the way he is ought to be loved on? Do we know what it takes to stay and be within our femininity? Because our femininity is the man or your man's drug. Now, I want to touch on that for a moment in this segment, right? When you can really tap into your feminine energy and how you embrace your true sense of self. Now, I mean, again, you being this spiritual being within this feminine body and being able to use what you have to be more enlightened about yourself as well as those that you attract to you. Now, this journey on this planet can be a challenging one, and some of us are due to go about this journey without, let's say, having your partner. Some are meant to be married, some are not meant to be married. Some are meant to have partners, some are not meant to have partners. Someone are meant to have best friends, and some people aren't. Not everybody's going to be and find their Prince Charming. What is most important for us as women and for men? I don't want to disregard men or make you think that this is not about men, but it's particularly for women, this message today, because we tend to run after men. And the minute we meet them, the minute we see them, we're already sizing up whether or not they can be your husband, whether or not you would have a wedding, how many kids you have, or how many kids you will have, and what kind of house you'll have, well, how much money is in his bank account. We tend to think about so many different things, years beyond years, and you don't even know the guy's name. You haven't even gone on a date with him. What is this about women that allows us to imagine so many different things on the first date? What happened to, does this gentleman vibe with your essence? What happened to taking time? I meet with clients day in and day out, and women are sizing the man's pockets before they're sizing the man's spirit and what he has to offer you. Is this going to be an add-on? Is this supposed to be this relationship? Is it supposed to be complementary? Is he supposed to be bringing everything to the table? What is it that you're bringing to the table? We have all kinds of hang-ups when it deals with or comes to attracting the man for you. Now, I've heard the discussion about, there's not enough men out there, and there's not, many of our men are being incarcerated and they're killing off our men. And I'm not doubting that, and I'm not denying that, in the sense of, yes, it is happening. However, when you are true to your spirit, and when you are cultivating your awareness, your consciousness, your commitment, your trust with your true sense of self, that person that is meant for you will reveal itself to you when your spirit deems it so. We have a ticking clock time bomb that we have fabricated within our minds because of social constructs and what society says and what everybody else is doing on this planet. How do I know? Because I see it on social media and what people are saying, and everyone is trying to do what the most popular people are doing on Instagram and whatever. I don't want to get into all of that because it's a bit of a distraction for this conversation. But what I do want to say is what is for you will come, and no one else can take it from you if you've worked hard on developing your sense of true self. If you're not spending time with yourself, learning yourself, honoring yourself, getting to know your true self and what you think about yourself, but rather who you feel about yourself, and cultivating a relationship with yourself first, then how on earth are you going to be able to cultivate a relationship with someone else if you don't have the true relationship with yourself? If you don't honor and respect yourself, will a man honor and respect you? If you don't love yourself, will a man be able to love you? If you don't trust yourself, will you be able to trust your man or your partner? Have you really put some true thought in that? We throw around these words, oh, I love myself and I love myself. Half of the people that I've met who say that they love themselves do not love themselves. And one of the major tests or confirmations of that is when women tell me, yes, they love themselves, but they can't be honest with themselves about what they're truly feeling. If you can't be honest with yourself, how do you expect someone to be honest with you? The key is when you can do it for yourself and you've gone through the work. You gotta do the work. And you've gone through the work to cultivate that relationship with your spirit, your true sense of self. Because you've gone through that process, you'll be able to recognize someone who too have gone through that process. But if you haven't gone through it for yourself, you won't be able to identify someone who is for you, whether or not they've gone through the process themselves. That's why one of the major ingredients to having a fruitful relationship, a meaningful relationship with someone, is by having that relationship first with yourself. First with yourself. Now, I know you've probably heard aspects of what I'm saying on social media, but when you're embarking upon a journey of self-discovery and understanding yourself as a spirit being, having this human experience, there is a particular way that has to be endured. Meaning there's a particular way that this journey has to be walked. And if you have not gone through it, you won't know what it looks like. And one of the roles that I play in this therapeutic relationship that I have with others is giving people step by step instructions on how to develop that aspect of you where you are cultivating a relationship with your spirit to become who you truly are and not what you think in your mind based on your education or what's been fed to you. Oftentimes, what you've been fed is not who you are. So, how do you cultivate that relationship with your true spirit? And there you have it. Another segment on Dr. TSA Series, a spiritual discussion. Remember that you're loved. Mwah! Thank you for watching. And there you have it on another segment of Dr. TSA Series, a spiritual discussion. Please remember to click that subscribe button, click the bell notification, and leave your comments down below. And remember that you are loved. Thank you all for watching. Mwah! Namaste. Bye.